Oh, child. I need to jump right on up in here, child. Need to jump right on up in here because this is a thing. This is a sign. This is a sign of things to come. This is why I'm telling y'all, make preparations right now. It don't mean you're not going to have food and you're not going to have the things that you need to live. If you're in North America, what it means is make preparations because it's your quality of life, the things that's going to be being done to you. You understand? It's going to be the amount of control, surveillance, the things that will against your will be placed on you and in your body, chips, cameras, injections of all kinds to literally make you damn near half robot and half human. You're going to have access to food and other things and shelter, but it's the level of control. Good morning. I'm QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I needed to hurry up and turn that camera on. I was waiting until 8 o'clock, but this mess is just too much. It's just too goddamn much. The more I dig and dig and dig and go deeper and deeper, the more shit that I'm coming up with. Good morning, Lori Taylor. Good morning, Empress Love. Okay, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. And good morning, everyone in the collective right now. I'm picking up on a whole bunch of different energies here. Okay. There's a masculine in your energy that belongs to a group, okay, that has been disturbing your peace. Okay. They try to rain spell work on you every single day to stop you from powering up, stop you from being in your power, to try to jolt or shock your nervous system because they know how powerful you are. That's the reason they're even watching you. And these people want to use you for several things. So it's almost like we have to constantly berate your nervous system with energy and distorted energy and spell work and energy weapons constantly, because you're too strong of a person and you're too much to reckon with. We need to control people like you so we can use and abuse you. So, they, the noise campaigns and little things they've done in the past, okay, they are supposed to disrupt your peace. There's somebody here right now that's the reason that they walked away from disturbing your peace and came back and started doing it again was because they were concerned because this is how they were supporting their lifestyle financially. And they were comfortable. They were in their comfort zone. And this has been going on for a very long time. But right now, this person is starting to feel guilty because they belong to a group that has all government ties and connections, whereby the same way we are set up, like the Hunger Games, they belong to a group where that's what they do. It is their job to disturb your peace. Now, a lot of this group works at the NSA, okay? We're just going to call it exactly what it is. You understand the hierarchy of this group and what they do. So a lot of them work at the NSA, okay? Because of a lot of disturbing your peace. In order to do that, they need to know where you are at all times, okay? And then they need to be able to infiltrate your lifestyle and your money and everything you're able to do, your business, by having access to technology. And who doesn't need technology in 2025 to conduct business? That's why I said, find a way to make money if you can, a side hustle that you don't need to connect to technology at all whatsoever. Even if you have to move to another country and you're able to make money doing something else that you don't need a telephone for, you don't need to email, you don't need to do nothing. You can go to a marketplace. You can go. That's what's beautiful about marketplaces in other countries all over the world. You can set up shop at a marketplace that don't have a whole bunch of rules and regulations that are petty. Okay. I'm not saying rules are not good for cleanliness and other things, but also sometimes they overdo rules and regulations so that they can financially benefit from people. Okay. You can go to a marketplace and sell your, whatever your goods and you don't have to connect to any form of technology. You can take money for it and use that money to buy food and other things that you need to survive in the future. Okay. You should have a way of surviving not connected to this system. But this man belongs to a group that's connected to the NSA, and they are connected to people that are foot soldiers that follow you in cars, live in your community, and do a whole lot to you to stop you from being at peace. It's like uh, you can be moving around and doing things, but anytime you try to sit down to start planning, to think, to plan, to move, relocate, anything that you're doing, that's when the whole group will come and attack you full force. They will attack you from every angle. The group is meant to function like a narcissistic man or woman that doesn't want you to get any sleep or rest and be alone, so that you can think, reflect, and see them for who they are, so you can make arrangements to separate from them and get divorced, and see your way out the relationship. You understand? When you're in a marriage with a narcissist, what they do is they try to keep you in a state of heightened anxiety, anger, and fighting, and confusion. And they try to keep exploding emotional and fiery bombs of anger and bipolar rages all over the place around you, and then quickly love bomb you with sex or gifts or love, so much to the point where you don't even have time to think about what they did wrong. Okay, now that you want to address and talk about accountability, let me create another fight and war. And I'm going to bring the war and anger and the cursing and the breaking of the household items and fucking everything up so bad. The police are going to be around, so much confusion. You're going to be busy putting out fires, and then I'll come back and love bomb you. By the time you put the fire out, you will never have time to sit down and to reflect and to be able to see what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, because you're going to be in a constant state of love bombing and of war. Okay, that's the relationship that you have with this government. It's a constant state of what they're trying to do is they don't want you to sit down and be able to plan a relocation, a move, get your finances together, figure out if you're going to change jobs or whatever you're planning for your future. They want to keep you in one spot, but they want to attack you with the berate of spell work, energy weapons, confusion, if they can attach anyone to you to create confusion with. But anytime you sit down to do any kind of planning, that's when they'll attack you. Now, if you're walking around and doing other things, that's when they rest up. When you're busy doing other things that they're not worried about, like cleaning your home, going for a walk or whatever, that's when they get their rest. And then the minute you sit down, if you're looking at apartments, if you're making travel plans, if you're looking at relocating overseas to another country, the minute you start doing that is when they will hack your laptop, hack your phone, attack you with spell work, and do all these things so that you have no other choice but to stop what you're doing and defend yourself from what they're doing to you. You understand? It's that narcissistic relationship. This man belongs to a group that's like that, okay? And their job is for divine people that have the type of energy that they want to utilize to function like someone in distorted masculine energy. A man or a woman can function in distorted masculine energy. As we all know, we all have masculine and feminine energy, and a woman can be functioning in distorted masculine energy, lacking empathy and compassion, operating strictly out of logic, and in a low vibration, causing misfortune for others, doing things at the expense of others for her own personal gain, with no empathy, compassion, or intuition. That's straight masculine toxic energy a woman can be functioning into. Okay, so it's men and women that are doing this. So this man, he was getting good money and earning a good living for himself, being in this energy against you. But he's starting to realize that he can't stop you from moving forward. And what his fear was, he was afraid that he was going to have to now work very, very hard to earn his money to survive. Because when you get comfortable with your income being subsidized, doing a certain type of work for a long time, and you find out you're no longer going to get that part of your money, subsidized, you have made room for that subsidized money. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like you might have purchased an extra vehicle over the last 5 years. You might have got a vacation property or gotten a little extra something, in your life that you got attachments to because your income was being subsidized and you had that extra money. And then when they take it away, wait a minute, I still have 2 car notes to maintain and I have a vacation house. I got some extra items because I was getting that extra money. And if you take that extra money away, I'm going to have to work a little harder to maintain those extra items. So it's given that type energy. But whoever this person is, that's what they were fearing. But they're not fearing that anymore. They realize they are just being completely selfish in wanting to continue with this group to stop you as a job from having peace. Okay. Their whole job was to stop you from having peace. And stop you from relocating, stop you from moving, stop you from being in control of your own life. Okay. They do feel guilty about it. They know they can't persevere. They are feeling a bit of empathy, and they're no longer in fear of either getting rid of the extra expenses that they created when they had that extra income or picking up extra work to pay for it. Okay. So someone's in that energy. Now, over here, you might have some money you're about to get. Some fraud that was committed behind your back. You're about to get that information. It's going to come out. There's some information that they're trying to hide from you, but they're not going to be able to hide it too much longer. It's about to come out. Court official. This has to do with a system connected to government. It could be anything. This could be the actual courthouse. It could be the Veteran Administration, Social Security. It could be the Housing Authority. There's something, someone committed fraud that's affecting your finances and that's been affecting you, for whether it's inheritance held back, whatever this is, this information about this fraud committed against you is about to come out. They can't hold you back any longer, okay? There's somebody that got sick recently that's not getting any better. It might even be a mental illness, okay? I'm getting like a Queen of Pentacles reverse because they didn't meet their expectation. Someone's not going to recover from what they did to you. I feel like it's a woman that might be in her early 40s or older than 40, okay? Now, I'm going to bring this around also. Part of this reading is someone's child's father has been creating an illusion, okay, for many years now. Whoever you are, you broke up with your child's father. Many men wish death upon me. Your baby father or the father of your child or children wish death upon you. Lord, I don't know. Okay. You understand? Whoever your baby father or the father of your child is, you left them and broke up with them many moons ago. Many moons ago. Many. Your child was probably still in elementary school or something like that. Okay. Whoever you are, your children might be fully grown adults right now. Your child's father, unbeknownst to you, for the past maybe 20 years, has been secretly collaborating with this man that no longer wants to stop you from being at peace. And others, your child's father has been collaborating with them and creating an illusion about you, saying that you were, I got the Queen of Wands reverse and the Hermit reverse. That's someone that's very depressed, low vibrational energy that does not know their self-worth, that will get into a relationship where the only thing they're valued for is their sex or their ability to provide sex. They're not honored in a relationship for their companionship, for their intelligence, for a mental connection, for companionship, for a heart companion. It's like a relationship of convenience type, depressed, low self-esteem. You can't get nobody else. Somebody, your child's father has been creating an illusion for a Capricorn energy that has been paying for a lot of high priestesses to try to be put into this energy. And your child's father has been creating an illusion that he had some kind of connection to you and control over you. And your child's father has been making offers to people that you have gotten into relationships many, many moons after you left him. You didn't know your child's father was keeping up with your ass. Your child's father has been keeping up with you behind the scenes. You could be all the way across the country. Your child's father has been keeping up with you and the men that you've been in relationships with and making them offers to join this group that they were a part of, to siphon your energy and bring it back to this Capricorn energy so that they could get paid and manifest off your energy. Oh, yeah. And your child's father has been creating an illusion that they still had sexual access to you, like direct sexual access. Okay. I feel like whoever you are, you would literally, if you needed to get justice for wrongs that were done to you, you would be open to at least having a conversation to get the information you need and an apology from any of your exes except for your child father. I feel like whoever you are, I feel like your child father, just the thought of your child father makes you want to green vomit. Okay. Whoever I'm talking about, the thought, I feel like whoever you are, you and your child father, whenever you all came together, it was spiritual corruption of the highest order. It was a demon. It was a demon conspiracy in high places. Okay, it was an abomination. Okay, it was a demonic conspiracy, spiritual corruption of the highest order. It was pure witchcraft. Okay, but it happened. You wish it never happened. It was spell work. Okay, and you can see that clearly now. Okay, maybe when you were younger, you had people in the occult that were rallying around you and your energy, and you were unaware because you were young and naive. You didn't know. Okay. Either way, your child's father has been telling this Capricorn energy that they still had sexual access to you. But what they were actually doing was they were making offers to the men that you dated and got in relationships with many years later. They were tracking you through your child and others and making offers to the men that you were dating to join this coven that they're a part of to get your energy. And they were making this Capricorn believe that you were a Queen of Wands reverse, meaning you were in very shallow relationships where you're only valued for give me food and sex in the house and nothing else. I could replace you easily type energy. And you had low self-esteem and you were depressed and you were not taking care of yourself and in low vibing relationship, whatever. Your child's father spun an illusion that other men had sexual access to you and they also had sexual access to you. That's what the illusion was, that your child's father, and I feel like whoever you are, if your child father ever came towards you to actually make physical contact, I feel like you would put a bullet in his head. I don't feel like he even has the ability to come in your energy at all whatsoever. Okay. But I feel like, I really feel like he led this Capricorn investor on to believe that he had sexual access to you all these years and that other men had sexual access to you as well. And all of them, you were just a low self-esteem and anybody could, you know, and it's because he wanted to keep that money coming in. He wanted to keep the money coming in, thinking that, oh yeah, it's different people, when all along he didn't have any sexual access to you at all whatsoever. But he was making offers to the other men connected to you, so he could be a middleman and get their energy through Coven, get your energy through those other men, so that he could still be in the loop and still get money from this Capricorn energy. It's a psychopath, I know. See, this whole notion of finding divine women and disrupting their peace in a negative, chaotic way to get their energy, it's something, you know, like they talk about the cosmic, the micro, y'all know what I'm saying, the y'all know what I'm saying. I'm having a brain funk this morning. The microcosm, I don't know why they get my tongue this morning. Cosmic and the macro and the microcosmic. You understand what I'm trying to say? It don't fucking matter if I pronounce this shit right. You know, as above, so below. This is something that is playing out on a much larger scale with like the feminine and masculine energy on the planet. It's something much larger here that's playing out like in a smaller way, but it's something large playing out here. It's a forever replaying narrative of something where that goes back on the planet before we even got evolved to the level of species that we are today. And it has something to do with this masculine energy invading the space of a feminine energy that was on the planet. Okay. It's something energetically going on here. And it's something where they feel like it is their job to bring you negative energy and disrupt your peace. And then when you produce, like you're a tree, when you produce the oxygen, when you take in their carbon monoxide, you're supposed to be a transmuter of their negative energy and toxicity and transmute it into oxygen for them to feed off of. But you're supposed to just suffer. Do you understand? Okay. It's something playing out where they believe that we're put here to suffer. And it's very large here. They believe that we're put here, like the feminine and divine feminine energy is here only to transmute their negative toxic energy. So you have to put extras on top of our suffering and torturing emotionally and in other ways. And then when we let out the energy that you're looking for, that's what you use to manifest for yourself. That's how we eat on this planet. Do you understand? And that's why the divine feminine energies on the planet are separating themselves from the masculine energy. No, we're not supposed to transmute that type of energy like that at all whatsoever. Okay, it's something playing out on a much larger scale. Like I'm gonna bring all my nastiness to you and my funkiness to you, and I'm gonna. When you think of how these people try to drag you into situations that you were never a part of, like a man, like I'm gonna fake a girl fight with you. This coven is gonna interact with that divine being and create a whole lot of chaos in her life so that we can all energy harvest from her. We're gonna send a man to her to date her, and then after he gets in, all of us are gonna triangulate and say we're pregnant by him, and we're gonna have a girl fight with her, and we're gonna keep a whole bunch of chaos and lies and foolishness and drama going. But then if you reject the man that they sent toward you to connect to you, then they start a fight with you anyway. My man is coming toward you because he wants to be with you, so I'm attacking you because of that. I've never slept with your man. I've never dated him. I don't even know his name. If that man tried to approach me, I ran the other direction. Well, it don't matter. It's because he wants you, and he keep driving to your neighborhood and following, and he keep talking to me about you. I'm gonna attack you and get all my friends to attack you. You understand? These people that are finding ways to break into your energy because they can't get you to interact with them. You understand? They can't get you to take the bait of the situations connected to the people that they want in your life. So they'll just, when you can't do that, just make some shit up. All right, well, I don't care. Let's just start a girl fight without it don't matter. if you're connected to her or not. Just start the girl fight then. But I haven't made contact with her. I don't care. I'm gonna just say that. Let's just say that you want her, but she don't even know me yet. Well, I don't care. I'm gonna just say I'm your woman, and that you want her. It don't matter if she wants you or not. The fact that you want her is why I'm attacking her, and then I'm gonna get everyone to help. Okay, so let's go on that. Okay, let's go. This is the type of shit that these people have been doing to break into your energy, to harness from you. Now, on a much larger scale, this is like something with the masculine energy. They believe they have to destroy a woman's peace in order to get the energy that they need to feed off of. And that's on a larger scale. And a lot of us have woken up and realized that. And that's why a lot of us are isolating our energy. Okay. Now, on a smaller scale, this is a group. And the reason I'm saying that is the fact that this man belonged to an actual group that does this. It's an actual group that does that, means that this is happening on a much larger scale. These are groups that come together in the chaotic, distorted, masculine energy, women and men, and know it is their job to squeeze like blood from a turnip, trying to get the sparkling, divine, replenishing energy from that divine empathy, compassion, love, intuitive ability, that high vibrational, creative energy, sexual energy. The only way to get that kind of energy and squeeze it is by traumatizing you and inflicting pain emotionally and physically upon your life. That's what they believe. Okay? These women in this masculine energy and the masculine in that masculine energy. All right? They're trying to squeeze the creative sexual energy out of us. So this man, now he's gonna leave you alone. All right. And somebody became sick trying to do this. And your child's father, for somebody, is frustrated because they lied and said they still had sexual access to you all these years, along with other men too. Like you're a free for all. They've been lying all this time. Your child father can't touch you with a 10-foot motherfucking pole, let alone breathe on you or any motherfucking thing. Okay. Now, there's somebody's stepmother here that was working with your child's father. I don't know if your child's father has a stepmother or a stepmother in the past, or if your child has a stepmother connected to your child father, or somebody has a stepmother. I don't know if somebody was adopted at some point. Somebody has a stepmother that was also helping them to try to create this illusion that they had access to your energy. Now, back to you. Right now in your neighborhood, and all these people are still connected to you, okay? Right now, this is what's going on in your neighborhood. There's a Chinese man or woman, okay? There is a Chinese man or woman that is a fucking idiot, okay? Now, he might be a clone. I don't know at this point, because maybe he did something to you in the past and died, and they cloned his ass and brought him right back because it came out. They kidnapped and are holding this person. This is the clone, okay? So this could be someone that's dead or kidnapped. But I told you a lot of these motherfuckers are clones running around, okay? But there is a Chinese idiot. There's a Chinese idiot in your neighborhood, okay? And I'm going to tell you how you're going to know who this Chinese idiot is in your neighborhood. Every time you leave your home, if you go for a walk in your community or a drive and you get out the car, you're going to know who this Chinese idiot is, because you're going to see this Chinese, it might be like a young Chinese man that's paid money to follow you around, and they've been told that they need to shock you or scare you because you're a divine being. And in order to get the energy out of you, he's following you around with some kind of measuring device that's mechanical. It's connected to technology, and it's supposed to be able to like read the level of energy your body emits when you're in a state of fear. And he's following you around, trying to find ways to make loud noises because they're conducting a study on you. and they know that you're getting ready to relocate, move, or you're making other plans for your life. And they thought they were going to be able to keep you in that one spot and study your ass. This Chinese man might be driving and following you around in a white Tesla. Okay. It might be several different Chinese people following you the fuck around in white Teslas. Okay. And what they're doing is they have other people in cars. And because he's a fucking idiot, he needs to do something to get you to release some energy, because he has something on a computer where he's going to measure the amount of energy released or try to capture it in some kind of way. So like if you're driving in a car somewhere in your neighborhood or community, just going grocery shopping, going to get some laundry detergent, whatever you're doing, this motherfucker is going to have somebody drive up close behind you and then hit their horn as loud as they can. Or take some cymbals if you're walking, if you're in a park, walk up behind you with cymbals and just clap them together, boom, real loud. Or try to light a firecracker and take off running, pay somebody. This idiot, this fucking Chinese buffoon is running all the fuck around you and lighting firecrackers and paying random people to run up to you and do cymbals and clap them together and take off running. Anything to see if they could like get you like in a state of shock by making a loud banging noise. They're using different techniques or pull up beside you or behind you in a car that, you know, those cars that make a loud explosion noise when they're starting them up. They do it for fun. And the car sounds like something exploded, and then the engine revs real loud. This is all the fucking monkey fucking business. This motherfucker probably looks like a fucking monkey from Madagascar or East India or some fucking where. These are these type of monkey ass monkey business motherfuckers. This stupid monkey ass motherfucker is following your ass around, and he's paying random people in the community to run up to you and make loud sounds with noisemakers, rattlers, and all kind of stupid shit. This is how the fuck Hellcats. Yeah. This is how the fuck you're going to know who this is or when it's happening to you. When random motherfucking people are running up to you in the community with cymbals and clapping them and taking off running, random immigrants and all kind of weird people that just running up to you like idiots and setting off a firecracker close to where you're sitting at and taking off running, or getting behind you in a Hellcat, making noise, or walk up beside you and shake a noise, a rattler real fast. You know, they told this Chinese buffoon that's working for this research group, when you get close to the divine people, you have to like make a loud noise or something to try to shock them so we can get the energy out of them we need. So you have to just suddenly do something, scare them, go boo, anything. And this is what the fuck is happening to you every time you leave your motherfucking house. You'll notice gunshots. Yeah. The gunshots are for when you won't come out your house because they're in a car parked close by with their little laptop or whatever device. Some of you do have chips in your body. Some of you do. No, I don't. Yeah, some of you do. Some of you do have a type of technology that they have put inside your body, and they're using it to measure, like I said, your temperature, to find out things about your organs, find out all kind of shit about you. Yeah, maybe they are fucking grays. Who said that about grays? Yeah. There's some fucking alien shit going on right now. It has always been. But it's time that we just fucking talk about this shit on the news and out in the open at this point. Okay? It ain't a secret no more what these motherfuckers are doing. And at this time, it's time for us to just fucking talk out in the open about it, because the shit is going too fucking far and getting ridiculous, almost to the point where like you ready to take a bat And I'm gonna knock your head off your fucking shoulders if you come next to my ear with that firecracker again. Trying to study my fucking DNA and run tests on me. Stop that shit with your weird motherfucking ass. It's like so obvious at this point what they're doing to us in front of our face. The government need to just come out and be like, look, okay, if you agree to stay in America and let us do this, we'll pay you, we'll do this, we'll do that. Then you could at least organize the shit. There are some ignorant ass motherfuckers that really don't give a fuck that will let you study their ass. Whoever you are, there's a Chinese buffoon that's following your ass around. He might be in a white Tesla, and he's paying people around you to drive around you and to walk around you with all kind of rattlers and noisemakers to try to shock and scare you out the blue, so he can look on his little computer or whatever and measure your response, measure how much energy your body puts out if they shock you with a loud noise or whatever. This is what this Chinese buffoon is doing and following you around in your neighborhood and fucking doing. Okay. Now, this right now, there is a real estate investor in your community or neighborhood. There's a private investigator. There's a social worker, and there is a mental health evaluator assessor. These people feel like for somebody you're about to up and move and relocate. Okay. And because they feel defeated, because they wanted to try to find a way to keep you where you're living at. And they were going to try to hurry up and orchestrate something with a mental health evaluator assessor, a social worker, a private investigator. I don't know about this real estate investor. That might be something else. But they were going to try to, as quickly as possible, try to orchestrate something. If you own a home in a community that you live in, if you own a house, they might be trying to get you into a mental facility and then take your house from you. Okay. That might be what that is. Okay. But either way, they know that for somebody that you're getting ready to move, like a big fucking move where they're not going to have access to you anymore. Maybe you're about to leave the country. Maybe you're about to gather your things, like what's her name said, Loretta Devine, goddamn said in For Color Girls, somebody almost got away with my stuff. And I feel your stuff is what they want. You understand? Because your stuff got power in it. You about to gather your stuff and up and fucking relocate your stuff to where it belongs, to somewhere else where other people got the same stuff as you. You understand? So whoever this person is, they feel like you're about to up and relocate because of what they're doing to you. So they wanted to quickly try to orchestrate something with a social worker, a mental health evaluator, and a private investigator to see if they could quickly go to court, get some kind of judgment placed on you, and have you snatched away and locked away in a mental institution. If you own a house, they were going to try to snatch your house away after they get this done, but they can't access you in the way they want. And the people that they're fucking using to do this shit are monkeys. That's the thing that get me. The motherfuckers that they are using to do this type of shit to y'all are like some monkey ass motherfuckers that are slow and have a low IQ. You understand? And it's like you like a master motherfucking teacher to these monkey ass motherfuckers that think they are the psychologist, and you could break them down upside down and inside out and fuck up their whole thinking with how fucking backwards and low vibrational and fucked up they are. Like literally, like they're slow. When I tell you these motherfuckers are slow, they are slow. Some of these motherfuckers, they gave some kind of certification to be a mental health evaluator assessor that came from other countries that are really fucking slow, that don't know wrong from right, that don't even know what the fuck the fucking laws are and what they are not. They don't know any fucking thing for real. They're really slow and dumb for real. A lot of these motherfuckers are mixed with a whole bunch of monkey, rat, dog, and a whole bunch of other motherfucking genetics. and they really are slow, and they follow some kind of program, barely speaking motherfucking English, and gave them a certification, and they don't even know how to fucking evaluate you. You'll literally run motherfucking circles around this motherfucker, and they'll be looking at you with their mouth open, like, I don't know what to say. I'm Filipino and I did my evaluation of you, but black girl, I don't know. I did my evaluation of you, black girl, and why you not have husband? You don't have husband, so you might have mental illness, and I'm gonna give you medicine because you don't have black husband, and I don't know what, because why. And so I'm gonna mock, and I want you to come to my office, bitch. I'm gonna kick you in your fucking head if you don't get the fuck off my goddamn steps, and then we gonna have another conversation. You ain't no fucking mental health evaluator, assessor. Bitch, evaluate your fucking country and your motherfucking people. Y'all are sick. Y'all motherfucking need help. For real. Don't get me motherfucking started. They brought your ass from where? You just learned to speak English and you got a mental health evaluator, assessor. Where you come from? Bitch, the forest. Go sit your motherfucking ass down. Yeah, I am Vietnamese. I'm going to do your evaluation. If you don't go sit the fuck down, you can barely speak English. Evaluate what? These are some slow. It's like it's like a whole bunch of slow motherfuckers, intellectually slow. Slow motherfuckers are coming toward you with certifications and being given FBI badges and things like that. And these people have a very extremely low IQ. And they're trying to find a way to subdue you, but they're slow. No, they really are slow. They like psychologically, intellectually, they have a really low IQ. And then after you break shit down and explain shit to them, they'll just look at you with their eyes open because they're still trying to process what the fuck you said, and they'll turn around and walk away. Okay, I don't know. I need to go back and talk to the inner circle because I need some guidance on what to say to you next. I don't know how to handle you, nigga. I don't know how to handle you. I don't know how to handle y'all. So whoever this mental health evaluator, assessor is, they getting the fuck away from you because they scared of you. Okay, they scared of you. They scared that they're gonna end up in a mental institution because by the time you give them a tongue motherfucking lashing, that makes perfect sense. They won't be able to catch the fuck up. They're gonna hand their certification over to you and beg you to come help them in their country. Come talk to my people. Your stupid ass. This social worker fucking knows better. Whoever this social worker energy is, they fucking know better. They better go sit the fuck down. Private investigator energy. If we can prove that they're mentally, while you got a Chinese goofy chasing you all around your community with noise makers and rattling noises and throwing firecrackers at you, somebody's gonna do a mental health evaluation. I can't. And all because they want to do it before you move to stop you from leaving their community. That's why I said some of y'all are going to need to get out of America before 2030. I'm not saying you're not going to have access to food, shelter, and the resources and jobs and things in America, but it's going to be contingent and conditional upon you complying with the new rules and the new laws. Do you understand? There are going to be some new laws that are going to be set in place where they're going to want to literally hook you up, hook your body up to whatever system and grid that they have. And they're going to directly want to find a way to feed off your energy and to work a job and be a part of Babylon, be a part of this beast. You're going to have to comply with, if they want to put a chip, another one in your body, if to have your hand scanned, a chip in your body, a Neuralink in your body to scan your eyes, scan your whatever, to have full control over your thoughts, your body, where you go, how you think, what you do, how much money you make. They want full control over your body, mind, and spirit. And they want to do it through chip technology. And if you want to work in this country in the future or be a part of this system for survival, they might require this type of shit. Now, if you can get to another country, okay, where there's more freedom to manifest without being connected to computers or technology, meaning you can run your own business and be connected to technology, but when it gets out of control, whereby it's causing you to compromise your own biology, your body, or people are trying to impose things on you, or they're threatening to cut you off from technology if you don't comply with what we're saying, you still have some form of income and way of surviving that you have already adapted to, where you don't need to be connected to any technology. You understand what I'm saying? You should always have both. You should always have both. Okay? Go ahead, start a business or run your business. Stay connected online, do everything, but also use that business to have a business that you're running on the side, whether it's selling food, just a small restaurant, a small store, something that you don't need technology for, that you're able to market and do, that you don't have to be connected to technology. Have both. So you be ready for whatever. Because you don't know what these goddamn aliens is about to do. I'm telling you. What is this real estate investor energy? And I'm going to jump into this read. Why is this real estate? Who's this real estate investor? Someone that don't see something. The Five of Pentacles. They got a message about the Five. What is the Five of Pentacles? Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Justice. Something's going to get balanced out. Something's about to get balanced out. Something could be isolated. Clarify the Five of Pentacles. Something's over. Real estate investor don't see that something's over, and that somebody's going to avoid a Tower, a Queen of Cups, a mother figure. Somebody wanted to, somebody might have been working with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio to try to drain your energy. And what's going on with this Queen of Cups energy? They had an ego death. They're about to be in the Five of Pentacles. They're having a Tower. So understand, these investors and Chinese people following your ass around, they're working hand in hand with practitioners that are also doing spell work. As part of the experiment is, when you're out and about, they follow you around. But when you're inside your home, what's happening is they have a practitioner close to you that's doing spell work to drain your sacral chakra, okay? And then they have whatever type of machine or equipment they measure your energy with in some kind of way, okay? And they work hand in hand together. So if they can't make a loud noise while you're out and about to try to shock you and cause energy to come out your body, they're weirdos. But they've been told that it's almost like you are the Tinkerbell, and they feel like if you slap the shit out of Tinkerbell, some of her fairy dust is going to come out of her body, and you might be able to capture some of it. And they're following your ass around to slap the shit out of you with a noise that's going to make some of your energy go out your body, and they think they can study it. You understand? Now, when you're stationary inside your home, it's not as easy for them to do something abruptly. And that's when they bring a practitioner in within proximity of you. And that practitioner is doing spell work to try to harvest your energy from your sacral chakra. Okay. And they're trying to pull that energy out a different way. So it's like, whoever you are, everywhere you move in your community, they've got something set up to find a way to try to harvest your energy. And if you're looking to relocate, like up and fucking relocate and land in the middle of Trinidad, Tobago, or land in the maroon area of Jamaica, where the goddamn maroons settled from Cameroon, West Africa long ago, or go to some spot that they don't have access to and they can't control you or set nothing up, go to some other country, just if you're planning on relocating, like really relocating and leaving everything behind, and they can't stop you, that's the reason they try to quickly orchestrate something with the mental health evaluator to see if they could find a way to quickly put you into a mental institution or something. Okay. to stop you from getting away from them. It's some weird shit. And your whole government has been infiltrated. Okay. And this real estate investor was working. They're having a tower with Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that might be in the Five of Pentacles right now. Why are they sad? What were they thinking? This real estate investor energy, or someone posing as one. They thought they were going to get away with some kind of a crime. The Page of Pentacles reverse. This is a complete. All of these people are narcissistic, and they are these strictly left brain thinkers. They can't balance the situation. This might have to do with the fact you're too strong. Clarify, what is the strength card? You might be too strong for them to get your energy. It might be a real estate investor in your neighborhood that could be renovating apartments and homes that might be a part of this. They might have gotten a message about something. You might be too strong. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles reverse. They can't get your energy. It's different people in different professions all around you. Okay, that was right what I just said. This real estate investor is a part of the people trying to energy harvest from you. So there's someone renovating the homes, buying homes around where you live and renovating them, or apartments. And why don't they just, thank you. Who said that? Why don't they just ask? Tamara Huggins. That's my point. Because they some ignorant asses. That's why. They just some ignorant, narcissistic ass, no empathy, no compassion, no spirit at all. They're not human. They're not all the way. They're not all the way human. If they just fucking ask for the fucking energy they're looking for, there is somebody out here, ignorant ass, that don't give a fuck. That be like, sure, I don't care. I'll give it to you. I'll sign up. Hell yeah. But part of the reason why is because that's not the energy that they want. Because people that a lot of times would be willing to give it to them for a fair price of money, those are the very same people that don't have the levels of energy or the potency that they're looking for, because they have the type of energy that they produce is very low vibrational. So it doesn't manifest anything. Those of you that have very high vibrational energy most likely are not going to share it with another person unless they're worthy and they are doing what they're supposed to do with that energy to provide for you. And that's your sexual creative energy. And that means that your mind is high functioning in the highest vibration of love. You know how to balance your empathy and compassion, your dark and light. You operate out of your higher self. And because you operate in that very high thought frequency, you understand? Your thoughts carry a very high frequency. And that's what manifests that sexual energy that is of a very high vibration. It's like gasoline versus running off of hydrogen, like the Jetsons, a hypercraft versus a car that runs off gasoline. Your sexual energy is like hydrogen, and their energy is like gasoline. You understand? They want your energy. But because you're in a high vibration, you're not going to give them your energy, because you're going to use your energy to manifest magically for yourself. It's magically delicious, bitch. Okay? You're like the Lucky Charm dude off the cereal box that we all grew to love, with the green motherfucking hat and them tight ass high waters and Mr. Rogers shoes and the green blazer. That Lucky Charm motherfucker. That's your ass. Green horseshoes and green clovers and diamonds and horseshoes, marshmallows in your cereal, bitch. You understand? So whoever that real estate investor is, they got clarity. They were around you renovating homes and helping these people do magic too. They accepted an offer. Someone made, what's that Two of Cups offer? Yeah, King of Pentacles. Yeah, they didn't get what they were expecting. They have clarity. So they might have offered this real estate investor, if you own a home in a neighborhood, they might have offered a real estate investor your home. They might have told a real estate investor, when this person dies, or when we put them in a mental institution, we're just going to we'll do the paperwork and you could just keep their house or some shit like that. Like if this is the area that is being gentrified, they might have promised if this real estate investor helped them, oh, you could just take over that property. We'll give that to you for free because you bought all the other homes in that neighborhood. You can just go ahead. We'll just throw that one in too because we like how you're renovating this whole community over here because the whole area is about to be gentrified where this person lives, and we see you're making all the homes look nice. So we'll just go ahead and throw that one in for you. Yeah. Uh-huh. Who's this person in the military? The Nine of Pentacles. Somebody's closed emotionally right now. So there's somebody that might have been in the military. This might be someone that's single, a man or a woman. They could have Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that got a new start trying to create an illusion. Okay. So there's someone around you in the military, but they are having an ego death right now. They thought that they were going to help. So what this illusion is, all these people were going to work together to create an illusion to get you into a mental institution. That's the illusion I'm pulling up for y'all, okay? Do you understand what the illusion is? The illusion is going to be part of these people doing spell work on you, part of it using energy weapons on you, part of it following you around, part of it trying to catfish you and date you as your neighbor and pretend that they're not a part of this Truman Show. And eventually they were going to try to make you feel like you were going completely nuts and bazonkers. And then everybody was going to give their testimony that you were crazy. And then they were going to get you put away in a mental institution. But all of them were going to work together to create this illusion for you by doing their part, using energy weapons, spell work, catfishing you, and becoming your friend so that they could say something. But because you keep to yourself and you don't speak to anyone, they don't have any evidence. They don't have any testimony. They can't record you saying anything that they could use against you. They can't say, well, I tried to date her and she said I was this, that, or I think she's paranoid because me and her are friends and we hang out and I'm testifying as nobody can give any testimony about you because you don't talk to no motherfucking body in that community at all. So they have nothing to go off of. All they can do is follow your ass around and do things in not so obvious ways, circumstantially, against you that can't be taken to court, and wait for you to crack. That's all they can do. That's all they can fucking do. But they can't get this judgment reversed because you won't allow anyone to connect to you. You won't let not one of these motherfuckers connect to your ass. Not one of them. So this military person, they could be living right next door to you. There might be a military person living like right next door to you or something, man or woman, that might have thought that they were going to fake a friendship with you or something. Be careful of people that like move into your neighborhood and then suddenly they know you go for walks or jogs every day, and they're gonna, all right, I'm not gonna speak to you for 2 weeks. I'm just gonna act like I walk too, so it won't seem too obvious. And then on the third week, I'm just gonna give you a little nod and wave, because if I jump out there and start talking to you right away, you're gonna know that something's up. And the whole time you might be a high priestess and be like, I already know who the fuck you are. You wasting your fucking time doing all that motherfucking walking. Well, maybe it's good for your health. I'm happy you staying in shape. That's a good thing. It's a blessing to walk. But bitch, I knew who you was when you fucking moved in. I already fucking knew who you were when you fucking moved in. So you just sat up here and wasted all this motherfucking time. And by the time you're ready to open your mouth and say something to me, I'm gonna ignore your ass and I ain't gonna say a motherfucking thing to you. And you really gonna be mad because you thought that you were creating some kind of situation where, oh, we're gonna be good friends. I'm not gonna speak. I'm just gonna act like I work out and I'm gonna pass her and act like I'm got my headphones on and I'm minding my business. And by the third week, she's gonna wonder why I ain't say nothing to her. And I'm just gonna, maybe I'll bump into her or something. Ciao, bye. All right, so I told you there's a clone in your neighborhood, a Chinese one, but there are other ones that are not clones that's running around like fucking morons and idiots. But you would expect an alien life form. You would expect that shit. You would expect them not to have the same type of like social awareness, lack self awareness. Yeah, that's what it is. They lack self awareness. This is how you can tell when certain people like literally are mixed with some alien DNA, or it's somebody being incorporated into your government and into your environment that might be hosting entities that are not from this planet, because they completely lack all self awareness. Yeah, it is neighborhood snatches. Look, they lack all self-awareness. They don't have no inner voice, and they lack all self-awareness, like completely. Like, I could see you, because they can't feel, and you can feel because you're all the way human and you're organic, but they cannot feel like you can feel. So that's why they lack self-awareness, because you can feel, and your intuition, you can see that that person's not right. They don't pick up on what they're doing is abnormal and not human like, because they can't feel. You understand? Like, they can't feel emotions. They can't feel weirdness. They can't feel like it's a weird energy. It's tension between me and you, because you can't feel energy. That's the reason why you lack self-awareness, which is why I know who you are and what you're here to do, but you don't know that I know who you are, because you can't feel. You don't have any connection to any intuition or anything like that. You're like some kind of weirdo alien robot that's just taking in data, like AI or something. You can't really feel, but you can take in data and try to mirror what real feelings are like, and mimic and imitate what you see organic humans with organic emotions saying and doing. You can try to mimic it, you fucking psychopath, sociopath, fucking weirdo. You ever see these people? I'm telling you, like, stop following me. And they kind of look at you with a dumb look on their face. Because they don't feel. They don't feel at all. All right, what are the messages? What's going on right now? Tell me, what is the energy crown in this read? Okay. That's the truth. What I say is the truth. Yeah, there it is. Yeah. The problem is, they know, the whole government, they know that you're aware right now of them and their interaction with aliens and all that shit. I'm gonna just call it that. Y'all could call me crazy. I don't give a fuck. They know that you all are completely aware of what they're doing and what they're setting up right now. Okay? And that they're trying to create imbalances to keep a lot of you all in one position so that they could get your energy and keep you for study. Let me, you know what? They put me here to tell you. It happens to me, so I can tell you. Listen, if you are planning on a move and you watch a lot of YouTube videos, anything that you do, pay attention to this. They've got a group. They watch. This is how they communicate with you subliminally. They keep very close watch on the YouTube content creators of all races. It don't matter what race you are, okay? They watch who you watch, the content creators, and a lot of them work for them. And they try to send you subliminal messages, like, say you were planning on moving to Ghana, for instance, or better yet, South Africa. Say you were getting ready to relocate to South Africa, or what's that country right next to Namibia? I'm just using as example. Either way, whatever country, let's use Namibia. Say you were getting ready to relocate to Namibia. Okay. Now we already know that YouTube is going to put in your algorithm and send certain YouTube videos to you depending on what you watch. They're going to send you more and more of that, right? But because certain content creators are on their payroll in a different kind of way, and they know that you watch them on a regular basis, depending on your life choices and decisions in trying to stagnate you and keep you in one position. If you say, well, let me see, how much does it cost to buy a house in Namibia, or for rent in Namibia, or wherever country you're looking at? What they'll do is they'll get one of their people on their payroll that you watch to create a video that says, oh no, right now this is happening in Namibia, and this is happening right now, and they're going to kick every American out the country, and if you buy property they're going to take it from you, or it's going to be something extremely negative to scare you, like right now Americans are getting kidnapped. As soon as they get from the airport, it's going to be something extremely negative to try to stop you. Like if you're like, I think I'm gonna fly to so and so, whatever airport is close to you, suddenly someone that you watch on YouTube is gonna do a video and be like, right now airports are completely something, and you shouldn't go to this airport right now. You know, it's psychological. It's psychological warfare. And they're watching, and they have content creators on their payroll that they're monitoring closely the people that they want to keep in one position, in one neighborhood, in one place. They're monitoring you to make sure you're not thinking of escaping. And if you do, they will get a content creator on their special payroll to quickly say something about, now is not a good time to travel. Look at the flood zone over there, or look at this. Right now is the worst time. It's some kind of new disease coming out. It'll be some kind of propaganda to try to psychologically create a blockage to the direction you want to go in by creating some kind of mass fear. Right now, no one else can make money in this country. You won't be able to survive. Oh, look, you understand? Any direction you try to go in, if you watch content creators, they have a certain group on their payroll, and they will get them to, and some of it is AI, they will get them to say something specifically about the airport you're going to, or specifically about the airline you're going to fly on, or whatever arrangement you're planning on making, whatever place you're going to. They'll quickly make videos about if you're about to sell your home. No one's buying homes right now. No, now is not a good time to sell. No one, absolutely no one. The market has completely, now it might be some truth to that, but it depends on the market you're in and the location that you're selling in. It's all about location, okay? Because the market is not, you can't say market all over the place. The market in one area might be hot as shit, and it might be a whole fucking seller's market. And in 6 other cities, it could be a buyer's market. There's no one market for everywhere. It depends on the location, the development, what's going on in that area, and what's planning to happen. Okay. But the point is, I'm just giving you an example of what they do, throwing a whole bunch of general shit out there. If you have a home you're going to sell and relocate, and you're a targeted person that they were trying to target and keep in one area until they could do shit to you, suddenly they're going to say, oh no, no one can sell a home anywhere. The market is completely dead. It's dead. No one is buying a house. No one, absolutely every content creator you watch is going to suddenly say, absolutely no possibility of selling a house. You understand? It might even be a good idea not to watch any videos until you accomplish your goal of whatever you're focusing on. So these people, they know you are 100% aware of what they are conducting with this. They wanted to slow you down too with the hangman reverse. They know you are completely aware of what they're doing to you and how they're trying to surround and trap you. They know that you know at this point that they've been trying to create imbalances for you in every respect of the word, in every area of your life, to keep you so they can study you with their weird asses. This is the truth. The Ace of Swords here and the Hierophant clarify this. Hierophant, the government. And they know they can't recover because they know you're about to detach and get the fuck away from these motherfuckers. Okay? The Page of Swords. somebody that might have had to start rebuilding their life might have spoke something out to somebody about something. What is the obstacle right now? This might be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're like, how are we going to conduct what we're trying to do if they know what we're doing? You don't keep on trying to pretend something. It's like inviting a motherfucker to a baby shower after they've already given birth to the child and wanting to play the baby shower games where you have to guess the weight, the height, and the sex of the child. And the person already had the baby before the baby shower, but we're going to play the games anyway. And all the games have to do with gender reveal. It has to do with guessing games about what the baby will look like. And you're coming to the baby shower with the baby because you had the baby early. You understand? You already, somebody might have cursed these people out and been like, this person knows like exactly who we are and what we're doing. They're looking right at us. There's nothing hidden. And you want me to keep on pretending like they don't know what we're doing and try to get away with it. That's for an oxymoron. Y'all are idiots. So I feel like somebody might have cussed somebody out and be like, they know what, they can see you, right? I know y'all are slow in getting shit, but this person can see you. Why are we sneaking around them trying to do shit, and they 100% know what we're doing and who we are? Y'all are fucking idiots. Yeah. Oh yeah, they attack your organs. Yes, they do. That's why, Dean, you need to keep your vibration as high as possible and dance and walk, dance. Listen to music that raises your vibration as high as possible. Listen to whatever music raises your vibration as high as possible. If you know how to cook, like good food, and you're good at cooking, cook whatever raises your vibration. And it don't always have to be healthy. It don't always have to be all healthy food. Cook something that when you bite into that shit, it sends your vibration through the roof. This is the reason why they try to suppress anything that causes your vibrations through your senses to be raised and to go high. Yeah. When you eat something that, oh my God, this is my absolute favorite thing to eat in a store, they will take that shit or that item out of every store within a certain radius of your ass. All right, so what is the obstacle? So the obstacle is somebody ain't working with them no more because they cursed them out because they said, they're completely aware of what we've been trying to do. What is the obstacle? What is the obstacle? And really quick, let me just give a disclosure. I'm not saying that all of these people, Filipinos, or people from all these other countries, I'm not saying all of them are slow, because all of them are not slow. You have different people. It's about the person's energy and personality. Okay. I'm not saying all Koreans and all Asians. That's not what I'm talking about here. Okay. I'm talking about the motherfuckers in this reading. Do you understand me? I'm talking about the motherfuckers in this reading, because everybody is not slow. Everybody is not dumb. And everybody does not look like a monkey from Madagascar. Or one of those orange big-eyed frogs from Madagascar. Everybody don't look like that. Okay? I'm talking about the motherfuckers in this reading that are on this type of motherfucking time doing spell work on y'all and taking offers from these people that they've joined forces with to try to harness your energy and try to put you in a mental institution and try to oppress you further than your ass has already been oppressed. Fox that one. That I'm talking about the slow motherfuckers that actually agree to do this shit to your asses, that turn around and think they better than you and give you their ass to kiss for real. That's who I'm talking about. That really think because somebody pumped their ego, and they don't know who they are. And sometimes you got to remind motherfuckers who they are when their head get too fucking big, and they be forgetting because somebody needed them to do something for them. So they stroke their ego and like, oh, they're nothing. Look at them. These are niggas. These are lowly people. You're above them. Yeah. We don't honor. We don't look at them in a high regard or high respect. They're the bottom of the bottom, bitch. When you the top of the top, you the top of the top of the top of the food chain, the top of the chain of evolution. Everything comes from fucking you. Every fucking thing. You're at the top of evolution. But they'll sit up there and get in people's ear and they'll pump their ass up because they slow and ignorant and don't know no better. And then they'll give you their ass to kiss and come around and try to give you a psychological evaluation. And that's when you have to flip that shit on their ass and give them a good reading. You got to give them a good read and let them know, sweetheart, no, no. And I don't want to sound narcissistic, but baby, you talking about somebody intellectually superior to your goofy ass. Go sit the fuck down over there. Okay? And you over here with your slow ass trying to evaluate me. Go sit your goofy ass, Madagascar looking ass over there. Somebody is burdened that was in this night energy because they can't move forward. Somebody might have cancer in their chart that could have been working with a fire sign against you because they're not working with this person anymore. What happened in the recent past? In the recent past, they were in some extremely mean, malevolent energy, very cold and callous, cutting, non-empathetic. This might be someone that was not feeling any empathy at all for what they were doing to you because they were being self-centered. It's all about me and my earthly possessions and maintaining them. And I don't care who I have to step on to do that. And what happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? I don't know. Somebody been watching you. Okay. In the recent past, somebody has been watching you, of course. You know, all these people that are a part of this group, they work with the NSA. It's not a secret anymore. The NSA is run by aliens, bitch. It just is what it is. Fuck it. Ever since this person either got fired or stopped working with these people, Three of Pentacles reverse, they've just been watching you. Okay, they're still watching you. Okay, and let's just say the NSA is run by aliens. It is what the fuck it is at this point. They ain't going nowhere, not here in America anyway. And they've orchestrated a way to harness your energy and live off of your fucking energy through the government. These are humans that have entity attachments from somewhere else that traded for vessels by giving materialistic, superficial things to people that allow them to have their vessel due to their unhealed wounds, or due to greed, or due to fear, or due to things that they needed of a material nature. They traded their vessel and allowed these archons and entities to utilize their vessel in exchange for power. These are people that had jobs in positions of authority, power, surveillance that gave their vessel up. And that's how they infiltrated. So this person has been watching you with the Seven of Pentacles. You're the Empress. Clarify the Lovers. Someone is aware that someone is closed emotionally. I don't know what this is. Someone could be Gemini, or this could be about a partnership. Somebody that's closed emotionally is aware that somebody might have been watching you for a possible partnership. Now I'm looking at a Leo here, and I'm looking at a Capricorn. What do you want me to say about the Leo energy? Somebody is aware that somebody's been keeping tabs on you because you're a high priestess, and they have an interest in some kind of partnership with you. Now, I don't know who this is. I have Taurus on the table. I have Cancer. I have Leo, and I also have Capricorn here. Clarify the Strength card. somebody might have been trying to keep something hidden about someone being single and independent. Why? Uh, because they were so emotional. Okay, so there might be a Leo here that was trying to, in your energy, trying to create some kind of illusion that about you. Someone didn't want someone to know that you are single and that you are financially independent. They were trying to create and spin some kind of an illusion about you because they feel intimidated by you. This is someone that gets depressed every time they think about you or hear you, or when they're spying on you through technology, or when they hear you talk, see you walk. Your everything about you intimidates this Leo, and they wanted to convince people or create some kind of an illusion. This might be a woman, a feminine. They wanted to create some kind of an illusion about you being single, and if that's not, it could also be a masculine, whereby somebody could have created some kind of an illusion surrounding you being single and financially independent. Somebody might have tried to get away with trying to do spell work that could have backfired. What do you want me to know about this Capricorn devil energy? Clarify this Capricorn. Clarify a Capricorn. This Capricorn energy might be having an ego death because they might have wanted to sacrifice you. Clarify that death card. Or someone might have Scorpio and Capricorn in their chart. Clarify that death card, please, and thank you. The moon in reverse. Yeah, they were trying to keep it hidden. Somebody's in their thoughts about trying to keep something hidden that they wanted to cause you a death to balance their own situation. So there might be a Capricorn that might have been trying to cause somebody a death so they could balance their own situation. And they were working together with the King of Pentacles. Someone might have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and or Aquarius. I knew it. The Page of Swords is Aquarius energy. Someone might have Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in their chart. This Capricorn might have been working with an Aquarius or another Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and they wanted to keep it hidden that their secret agenda was to cause you a death so that they could utilize your energy to balance out their own situation. But the Page of Swords, somebody might have spoke something out, or someone might have got some information. The Three of Pentacles, you might have a job communicating. So I don't know, this could be social media. You might be on a social media platform where you can be seen or heard publicly. And because of the level of exposure with that Three of Pentacles, maybe you do this for money, something on social media. Because of the level of public exposure for you, they cannot just quietly kill you and make you go away. People know that you're alive. Someone's been telling a lie about you being alive and thriving and doing good financially, the Nine of Pentacles, and being single. But because of some kind of exposure on social media of some kind, people know that you're alive and financially independent and doing fine for yourself. Okay. And this Capricorn's not happy about that. So they wanted to keep you hidden so that they could secretly kill you, or work with this King of Pentacles, Aquarius energy, to kill you without anyone, and nobody would ever ask about you. You know, it's like if you're not seen or heard and no one's aware of you, they'll just think you disappeared and faded away. And one day people will be like, where's so-and-so? Oh, they died 10 years ago. Oh, they did. I didn't know they died. Really? Oh, okay. You understand that it was going to be some energy where they wanted to kill you, but they didn't want people, they wanted to kill who you are first. Like they wanted to kill your connection with family, friends, community, or anybody. They wanted to kill every connection you have and make people, they wanted you to be dead to people while you were still alive. Thank you. This is it. This Capricorn was working with an Aquarius that might have an Earth placement in their chart, and this Leo. And they wanted you to be dead to people completely while you were alive, so that when they actually killed you, you would have already been dead to people. Nobody would probably know you were dead for about 10 or 20 years. You understand? That means people will have already completely forgot about you. You can't be seen. You can't be heard. No pictures of you are on social media. No one can find you. It's like out of sight, out of mind. Your family members isolated you. No one knows. Hey, whatever happened to cousin so and so? I don't know. No one has heard from them. No one knows where they live. I don't know what's going on with them. You know, they literally wanted you to die, like I said, to the public, to family, friends, and community. So people would almost think you were already dead anyway. So when they actually killed you, people wouldn't even realize it until 20 years later. Okay, that's what they were working on doing. They wanted you to be hidden from the public. Okay, so they were orchestrating all kind of bullshit in your energy. The Knight of Pentacle in reverse. They were orchestrating all kind of goofy tactics in your energy, but they've accepted they're not going to get away with it anymore, and they can't. And people know where you are and who you are, and they had a big ego death. Okay, and tell me more about the situation right now. Tell me about the situation right now. The King of Wands. Okay. There might be something here with King of Wands energy. Someone might be trying to reach you, but the NSA still might have. When I said they wanted you to become invisible and dead to people while you're still living before they killed you, that's what I'm talking about. I have a phone call coming through right now, and it says potential scam on it. Do y'all understand? I have about 1,000 phone calls that say potential scam. No one can call me except who they allow through. They want to control your ability to be seen and heard and to communicate with others. For some of you all, by controlling through a call center or maybe 5 specific people that work for your phone carrier, your utility companies, and maybe specific people that you might talk to from time to time, but they control your phone. So you might be bombarded with phone calls that say potential scam. Instead of having a normal fucking phone, you might have thousands and thousands and thousands of red missed calls because it's all potential scam. If someone legitimately is trying to reach you from a courthouse or from any government entity or agency or a family member with important information, their call won't come through. You're going to get potential scam, and it's going to be a weirdo from East India. And I'm not calling all East Indians weirdos, but the ones that do this stupid shit with that fucking goofy voice. I was wondering, what insurance do you want? Bitch, you not calling me about no goddamn insurance. You the same bitch that called me last time when I called about my phone bill. And you're the same motherfucker calling me about my life insurance. You the same motherfucker just calling me from about different shit. Okay? I know who the fuck you are. You know? So you were supposed to have your somebody right now, your calls might be being still blocked, your communication through the NSA. Okay? And all of the calls that are important for you might go through a call center or a group of people that instead route your calls, and what will come in is potential scam. And it could be someone important trying to reach you, but it's going to come across your phone as a potential scam call. All right, what's going on with this Knight of Wands? Okay, something about an Empress in a reverse. All right, tell me what's going on and what's going on right now with this Knight of Wands energy. Somebody cut off an Empress in a reverse. Okay, so this Knight of Wands might be a judge or a court official, an attorney. It could be somebody connected to something that's official, meaning connected to the government. And they just cut off an Empress in a reverse. Okay, they had to give him some bad news. That might be this person that's sick and not getting better right now. They had to give somebody bad news about something that's not getting better. Okay, what else? the Ten of Pentacles reverse. Okay. Somebody might have taken very quick action to try to, they had an ego that they tried to get something here. Ten of Pentacles. This could be a house, real estate, a business, a large amount of money, something, somebody did something to stop you from getting something, a Ten of Pentacles reverse, or they're not going to get this. This might be a court official, and this might be a hermit or a Virgo that took very quick action to do something, and now they can't recover. There's a Virgo in your energy that did something. It might have had to do with fraud. They did it because they were working with this Aquarius to do it. There's a Virgo that worked with an Aquarius to commit fraud on you to help these people get a judgment reverse. They conference with these people with the Six of Pentacles. They were giving and taking with these people, and something's going to get balanced out. Clarify that Temperance card. Something's about to get balanced out. Somebody is the wounded warrior. Someone is the wounded warrior. They're going to reach out. A Page of Cups. The Hangman. They might release something to you, or they might have taken a different perspective about something. What is the Page of Cups to the Hangman? They're going to reach out to you. You might be a high priestess or use your intuition about a Knight of Pentacles reverse. This might be someone that might, I don't know, their life might be a little unstructured right now. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. The Four of Wands. Okay, this might be a person who, I don't know if you dated someone in the past. This might be somebody that you could have dated in the past whose life might be a little bit unstructured right now. With that Four of Wands, I feel like it's someone you could have dated before, or it's a family member of yours. The Four of Wands can represent a friend, a family member, someone you dated, was married to, someone from your community. Take it as it resonates. Somebody wants to reach out to you right now. That might be, their life might be unstructured. They can't create an illusion about something. The Hierophant, something having to do with the court system. They know that you're aware, and they know something's completely over, and they're going to reach out to you. All right. What is the final message? What is the final message? So what I'm getting is somebody has told these people, y'all are stupid. This is dumb. We got one person over here that's sick, on their, or might even be on their deathbed. And then the type of shit that y'all are trying to conduct in this person's life, they can see you. They can see everything that you're doing. They know who you are, what you're doing. They're intuitive as fuck. They might even be able to be about to relocate and straight jump to another country on your asses. Then what you're going to do? This is fucking stupid to keep this shit going on. Have Chinese goofies running up and doing symbols behind your motherfucking ears, trying to see if they could knock the fairy juice out of you, and just doing all this stupid childish shit. That's the energy of the reading. It's somebody like, I'm tired of it. It's stupid. Y'all are fucking stupid. Y'all are monkeys. Y'all are literally running around like a whole bunch of retarded ass motherfucking monkeys doing all this stupid shit. Light these firecrackers while she's jogging. She's about to and then put a banana peel in the middle of the street. And when she's coming, when she gets within 3 feet, light these firecrackers, and then it's going to go off on my lawn, and she's going to hear it when she's walking by, and then measure her response. And then put a banana peel in the crosswalk over there. You know, this is what these motherfuckers are running around your community fucking doing. All kind of goofy shenanigans and monkey business, which is why they are fucking monkeys. With just goofy forest traps and shit. Like, it's like they dropped your ass in the middle of a motherfucking movie Apocalypto. It's like you in the motherfucking movie Apocalypto and shit. Monkey ass motherfuckers doing all this monkey business. And it ain't your monkey, and it ain't your goddamn circus either, goddamn it. Childish shit. Somebody's like, this is stupid. Don't nobody want to live around this goofy ass shit. Grow the fuck up. Y'all stupid, goofy asses. Keep getting a new start doing goofy shit. Final message, Holy Spirit. That's my movie too, Amy. Yeah, I watched that movie several times. I like that shit. That was a good movie. Yeah, that was a good movie. Yeah, it was a good movie. I liked it. I ain't like the part where that, their shaman, was rolling people's heads. They knew it was going to be a goddamn solar eclipse. Ain't no goddamn make the sun go away because they wanted more lives. They want more heads and rolling them people's head down. That was too much for me. I couldn't even look. They was rolling people's heads down the pyramid, child. Is it enough? All right, enough. That shit was wild. It was a good movie, though. Y'all remember Jaguar? It was a good movie. I liked it. Final message, Holy Spirit. Final message. Okay. They're right back out again. Whoever this court official is. Okay. Somebody might be about to release something. Okay. Bad news. Letter in reverse. All right. So we got the Ace of Wands in reverse here. We talking about this bad news. Okay. Somebody might have bad news right now. And it might be coming from a court official. All right. Somebody might have taken a different perspective. The Four of Wands. What's the Four of Wands? But you're going to the top of the wheel. That's why they can't do this to you. Somebody's closed emotionally that might be pulling back from somebody or might have pulled back from somebody because something's over and they want to take very quick action. What is a Hangman? Okay, a Hermit, the Strength card. Someone might have Virgo placement in their chart. Somebody might have a Leo placement in their chart. I don't know. Somebody might be like a Leo Virgo cusp or have a Leo placement or a Virgo placement in their chart. Somebody might have another perspective. And somebody might be about to talk to somebody about something, about an imbalance. Okay. So that they can remain or be at the top of the wheel. Okay. Somebody feels like they didn't think about something the right way, maybe in the past, and they might be they could be from your community, and something that they could have worked on in the past that they didn't get away with. But this person has taken a different perspective, and they may want to have a conversation with you to enlighten you. Because they realize something is not going to work. I feel like there's more than one person trying to come towards you, okay? Because I picked up on a water sign, and now I'm picking up on a Leo Virgo energy. And it's so interesting. I don't even want to start this shit again. Because I don't even want to pick up on this energy again between two people that were in the past watching each other and trying to come toward a divine feminine because one was worried about the other one about to tell on the other one about what they did or whatever the case may be. And it was like, well, if he don't go, I'm not going to confess either. But if he goes toward her, I'm going to go toward her first. It's some weird energy like that. Maybe it'll come out in the next read. Guys, I love you very much. I am QUAN Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I will be back. All right. Have a great morning. See you in a little while.